Let's clear the energies. Breathe in. Breathe out. One more. Breathe in. Breathe out. Hello and welcome to Arcana Universe. This is going to be your Tarot Today daily message. Let's get started. As a friendly reminder, this is a general reading, so only take what resonates. We do have cross watchers, so roles can be reversed, but you will know if this is your story and which side you are on. All of my readings are timeless, so know that you found it at the perfect time. Feel free to check out the playlist portion of this channel for your daily, monthly, and yearly readings as well. And regardless of the signs, know that I read energy. So if you feel called to, check out different, signs or readings, there may be a message there for you, okay? Okay. So I'm picking up on some sort of like bestie energy, okay? It's just like when these two connections come together, it's wow, look at that. When they come together, it's like there's nothing they can't accomplish, okay? There's some level of camaraderie and like having a same goal, same, oh my gosh, same goal, same purpose, like, and they're in sync, even like, energetically speaking, but even their like steps are in sync. There's something about their personalities as well, like they are able to just kind of like bounce off of each other, and there's just this smooth kind of rhythm within their energy. And the reason why they have come together, it's hello Cora, welcome back. The reason why these two have come together is because they have a mission in a sense, okay? Hello Bentley. Like they were spiritually, they came together, okay? Hello Courtney, hello Sylvia, welcome everybody. Hello Logan. So it's almost as if God set up the playing field, and and God is like, okay, yeah, you guys are gonna come together and you guys are going to work together. Yeah. Welcome back, internet. And I sense here a new beginning that is going to happen within this connection. Okay. Why is there going to be a new connection? Why is that? Because somebody here kind of grew up. They were sick and tired of being alone. And even though there may have been some level of a distance or time apart, is somebody here never forgot about the other person. It's like, yeah, I'm getting it's kind of like a continuation from the remember, time, energy, they're fluid. And so we picked up on this energy from the previous live stream as well that I just did a moment ago. And so I'm getting almost like a divine connection. So, for those of you who are familiar with like divine feminine, divine masculine energy, like that's the kind of energy that I'm picking up at this time. And so, regardless of the genders, I read energies. I feel like they encouraged each other to be better versions of themselves. Okay. Aw, hello, reactor. Very kind of you to say. Hello, truth. All right. So, I'm just here to relay the message, okay? I'm just here to relay the. So Cora wrote, reactor, okay, no, let's behave, okay? So Cora wrote, what does that even mean? Oh, are you talking to truth? Okay. All right. Okay. So I see. Oh, you guys know each other? You guys know each other? Welcome back, Seven. Welcome back, Amelia. I'll let Seven handle this. All right. So. Well, Seven is my moderator, and so I would encourage everybody to be on their best behavior because he's very protective of the space. All right. Oh. Well, let's be inclusive. Let's try to be inclusive. All I ask that we keep it respectful here, okay? That's all I ask. That's all I ask. If you don't want to be respectful, you can do that on your channel. Like go ahead, go live streaming or whatever. Do whatever you want to do on your channel. But on here, let's be in our best behavior, shall we? Okay. Aw, Amelia wrote she's channeling divine unions. This energy is sacred. Anyways, so shall we continue? Wow, look at that. Oh my goodness. Are you ready for this? Are you ready for this? All right. We got a powerful message coming through, powerful energies coming through. Okay. So, I'm picking up on a pair that we started out the reading with somebody here, two energies that came together because they felt like there were two peas in a pod. They got along well, and they both vibed because they were both able to get things off the ground. They're very much like a starting energy. And while doing this, they were able to kind of like encourage each other, but it ended up kind of being competitive as well. It's like that's what they knew. Their form of encouragement and to continue on this connection is to be competitive in a sense, and so it's not quite high vibrational. It's very like ego centered, but regardless they were both vibrating in the same frequency, and that's one of the reasons why they got along, you know when they could. Okay, so all right, reactor. I gave you a warning. Okay, next time when you come back, be on your best behavior. All right, so Uh, hello, Bobcat wrote, wow, I think I can relate to this. Yeah. So, but that's not the end of the message. You ready? Okay. And one of the reasons why, oh, hello, Justin. So one of the reasons why they got along well is because somebody here was inexperienced. Perhaps this was like a new connection. They and they just found like they got along well, and there was some level of chemistry and attraction. But the thing was, the person that they were dealing with, they didn't grow per se. They were kind of stuck. Okay. Hello, cry. So somebody here was stuck. It's like there's no progression, there's no leveling up. They were just like in the level of just keep on cycling, keep doing the same thing over and over again. It felt like Groundhog Day. Okay, like nothing progressed. It felt comfortable. Yes, there was some level of challenge, but it was just surface level. Just it never got deep, never got really deep. And at the time, you know, what the individual that was entertaining this connection, at the time it felt great. Like they thought, you know, I'm getting kind of like a Peter Pan mentality where it's like, great, I get to experience something new, I get to be comfortable, I get to just have fun. But their soul was just like, come on, come on, you know, you're you're more than this. You know, let's not just be stuck here, okay? And 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 how you knew that this, you know, how this energy knew that they knew that they were in the wrong place was because they started becoming unhappy. They started being unsatisfied, not fulfilled, okay? Um and they started to wander. They were trying to search for something more because they knew, it was like their heart knew there was something more out there, something. They were looking for their, you know, metaphorically, their north star in a person. They were just like, I know this person that is going to ultimately help elevate and actually take them out of this basic level and to actually level up. They knew that this person, I guess you can say like a teacher, okay, somebody to help show them the way. They knew that this person existed. And they were open to, you know, starting something new, starting something fresh, and being committed to this other person who weren't like them. They were vibrating in a higher frequency in a sense. And and even though they were intrigued, it piqued their interest, they were starting to fall for this person. This energy had a lot of baggage, okay? Hello, Queen. Let's see. All right, seven. All right. Remember what we talked about? Remember what we talked about? Okay, seven. Focus to try not to focus on the other people, okay? Okay. Um okay. So somebody, they had burdens. It's almost as if like they had some sort of like a a soul tie with the person that, like, they felt responsible. They felt like somebody felt like they couldn't leave, that they couldn't leave their past situation, um, and that they were ultimately stuck. Even though this person knew they were meant for greatness, success, perhaps even fame, like. And so in comes this person. I'm getting very grounded energy. Somebody, you know, with high frequency. They There was something very consistent and sturdy about this person. Okay, it wasn't like the previous person that this energy was dealing with. They were more flighty. One minute they were in, next minute they were out. They were not consistent. But the person that was vibrating on a higher frequency, they're like, they were so stable and consistent, and not to say they were predictable, but it's like you can tell, you can count on them, okay? while the other person this energy was dealing with, they couldn't count on them. There was some level of like distrust. They What they could count on is that this person was very in and out, and that they're not consistent, they're not reliable, they do whatever they want to do. Like, I'm getting very like Lilith energy, okay? So this is, you know, there's Lilith, Adam, and Eve. Like that's like the energies that I'm picking up, okay? Oh. So why is this energy coming through? Why? Why? Somebody here needs to walk away, know how to walk away. Because not everybody is meant for each other. Not everybody's meant for each other. Maybe at the time or due to circumstances, free will, etc. They may stay within that connection because it feels familiar, and they're somebody was scared to move on, move past it. But if if your soul is like, oh, so if your soul, if you're feeling sad, depressed, know that there's so much more out there than your current situation. That's your higher self trying to tell you something here. They're trying to tell you something here. And the advice coming through, yeah, do not be stuck. Do not have this mindset and mentality thinking that, I just heard it. I heard somebody here thinks like they can't get out of the hood or something like that, or like, you know, their surroundings, or they can't change. It's and now I'm getting that A Knight's Tale. Who remembers that movie, A Knight's Tale, with Heath Ledger? The quote was just like, "Can a man change his stars?" Right? It's like you don't have to be where you've been. You can be more. You can be more, and you can, you know, you can be more. You have the potential to. You can change your stars. Amelia wrote, he needs to leave the nest. Aw. Zay wrote, what state are you in? Alright, so Zay, hey now. We talked about this. I know some of you guys are curious about, the details here, but let's just focus on the message, okay? So somebody here needs to let go, be willing to be a new person in a sense. It's like the butterfly, once was a caterpillar, and then it evolved and transformed themselves, let go, and they did all that healing and all of that in the cocoon, and then when they were ready, when it was ready, when it was time, out comes the butterfly. And it is possible. Look, that's very butterfly pose, right? Oh, okay. I am seeing here that somebody got cut off. Okay. Hello, Canon. Welcome back. So I'm getting here. The reason why this person that knows that they need to transform and be better. Okay. All right. So Bobcat, I'm glad. If it doesn't resonate for you, that's good. That means it's a message for somebody else that needs to hear it. Okay. Yeah. So try not to focus too much on that. Okay. So, all right. So the reason why the reason why this person is so hesitant about moving forward is because, like, or scared to change, is because there has been a heartbreak. Okay. And somebody here really hurt the other person that they were falling for, that they were falling in love for. Um, and they really hurt this person. Okay? Yeah. Oh. And that's due to the pain, no matter how much they want to communicate, they can't, because somebody here still carries that burden, that stress, that heartbreak, that knowing that they hurt somebody that they really cared about. And it hurts them so much more because they knew that the other person did not deserve it. Like, the other person was practically like an angel, they did nothing wrong, they did everything right, and still this other person hurt them. And that's like the pain and the guilt that has been so hard for them to move past from. And that's one of the reasons why they have held on to their past connections, that Lilith energy, because, well, one, even if they didn't treat them right or treat them, lovingly, at least they won't be alone. At least it's just like, it's almost like they're punishing themselves here. It's just like, because they hurt somebody that they love, they are going to put them in a they're going to put themselves in a position to get hurt or to get mistreated because they feel like they deserve it. It's almost like, so, this energy, it's like, it's very heavy energy. So somebody here has a lot of burdens, and the example that I'm getting is, it's like, right, yeah, it's because they know it's their punishment in a sense. So the example that I'm getting, okay, it's so funny that example came up. Okay, because I was thinking about it. So it's a strong water energy coming through. So it can be a Pisces, Cancer, or Scorpio, and their Sun, Moon, Rising, or Venus. But the example coming through, it's like somebody had like a cup full of just crisp, clean, pure water. They had it. And then, but then there was a cup, right? Looks all nice on the another cup that looks all nice on the outside, but inside there was like gunk, and it was moldy and rotting. But from the outside, it looks fine. It looks, nice and fancy or what have you. And so they were like, you know what? I only have a place for just one cup at this time. So let me just put this pure, crisp cup of, whatever. I'll set it aside and I'll come right back. But let me just see what's in this cup, you know? And then they look at it and they're like, oh shit. It sucks. It sucks. And they're like, oh, okay, wait, let me go, let me put this away and let me come back to this one. And then it's just like, by then somebody else took it. Somebody's just like, oh, beautiful cup, oh, and then they try to get it back, and it's just like, no. And then now the person is stuck with this moldy cup, and they're like, oh no, but I'm thirsty. And so, you know, because they are so scared that they won't have any cup, they're not willing to let this one go. They're like, what if I dehydrate? What if I, what if nobody else is going to give me a drink? This is all I have. Okay? Oh my gosh. Welcome back, Kyle Johnson. Wrote, what happened? Well, now I have pizza. Sarcasm, hello, resonates all too well. Dang. Scorpio, great analogy. Oh. Thank you, thank you. Seven wrote, that's all right. Arcana universe vibration is all about acceptance. Aww. But remember, I don't tolerate disrespect, okay? Or continuous disrespect. But yeah. Don't worry. If you're just joining now, this live stream was going to be uploaded, so you're more than welcome to like rewatch it if you'd like. But glad to have you here. But yeah, so it's just like now that this energy is not willing to let go of this moldy cup because they feel like, oh no, like, what if there's a drought? What if this? What if that? They're making a bunch of excuses. They're not willing to let that go. That's exactly what's happening here, okay? So, sarcasm, how could anyone disrespect you? You are so polite and peaceful. Oh, thank you. Well, feel free to watch any other past videos. You'll see some examples. But it happens, there are people out there where, you're doing nothing wrong. You're just being respectful and polite, and they'll come in and they'll try to rain on your parade, etc. And ultimately it's because either, they weren't taught correctly, or due to, free will, or because, somebody did that to them, or like somebody was being mean, and so they're projecting. Like it happens. So what I try my best to, transmute that energy and give people opportunities and chances to, turn themselves around. But I can only take so much. And so oh, thank you. So welcome back, Yas. I try not to get political in here, but I will say I've been getting the names. Kyle Johnson wrote, I enjoy your energy as a sensitive empath. It's nice while eating pizza. Good call. But so I've been getting like signs and downloads lately about the name or place, what have you. Harris and Virginia. So, and I wasn't really trying to associate it with Kamala Harris per se, no, like that. It just kept coming to me. Harris and Virginia. Like I've been seeing like Virginia everywhere, like the name Virginia, license plate Virginia, like street name Virginia. Like I'm like, what's going on? What about Virginia? Just kidding. But and it can be like Harris County, but something about it. So that might resonate with you. I just relay the message, okay? Um Okay, so just to leave off where I left off, or pick up where I left off. Yeah, does this person just feels like the other person doesn't want them back? Is there Hurricane Harris? I remember like a few years ago, I kept getting the name Sam, 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 and then like within a week or two or something, that was when Hurricane Sam um, was announced. I was like, So it is possible. Okay. Okay, all right. So what about this energy? Why is it here? Why do we need to know this? Okay. For regardless of whether or not, we'll because I'm tapping into the energies, we'll just label it as like Lilith, Adam, and Eve, okay? It's not gender specific, but that's like the energy that it carries, okay? But so Adam is wondering if Eve even still cares. If Eve even still cares, if they and I will say Eve does. Eve does care. Even if they may not be together at this time due to third party situations, they still want Adam. They're encouraging Adam. They're being supportive to Adam from afar. They're just like, you can do it. You can do it. But if they're still entertaining third party Lilith over there, they're like, I don't want to have anything to do with that. They're like, I rather focus on Eve would rather focus on their spirituality, connecting and being closer to God. Yeah. Amelia is like accurate. Yeah. Strong Cancerian energy coming through. Strong water sign in general coming through. Hello, Rick. Welcome back. Real beautiful skin. Aw, sarcasm, real very accurate. Oh, thank you. All right. So, but there's third parties. There's third parties. Okay. What's going to happen with the third party energy? Somebody is going to cut somebody off here. Is it going to be Adam that does the cutting off, or is it going to be Lilith? Oh, Adam. Adam is the one that is going to be like, they're going to tell off Lilith and be like, WTF. I can't handle your drama. I can't handle the consistent conflict, and not to mention Adam feels like they are pouring into an endless pit. They're getting poorer and poorer the more time that they spend together. Oh. But it is going to take time for them to kind of like come out of the aftermath. Okay, it's going to take some time because I'm getting like the dark night of the soul, whatever label you want to put on it, but it's just like they are going to have to learn and and feel, and it's almost like they need to sit in their own mess in a sense, and start to, it's kind of like that example of like, um if somebody wants to start, like, let's say you have uh a closet that you want to, kind of refresh and take stuff out and what have you. What usually happens? Usually there's like a big mess, right? All this, all the clothes starts coming out, all the, the want pile, what's for keeps, what's for donation, what's for trash, what have you. You know, there's a mess before there is organization, there is order, okay? There's going to be a mess. But so to parallel that, like that example, it's like, if somebody here is going through a very tough time, they feel like they're in a mess, like an emotional mess, feeling like they have nobody, like all of these like negative low vibrational thoughts and feelings starts to come up and surface, and like, but they need to sit in that, but don't sit in that forever. It's just like, just because you started cleaning the closet, that doesn't mean you're going to just sit there and just like lay on top of all your clothes. It's not, you can't just stay there forever. So you have to, one by one, pick yourself up and start healing, start putting things away, let go of what you no longer need, what is, out with the old. If it never yeah, you have to keep going. You have to keep going, keep moving on. Um, and you can always start new, start fresh. Like, let's say, for an example, you lost all your clothes. You lost all your clothes. That doesn't mean you'll never have clothes again. You can always you get more, and this time be more mindful of like, what kind of clothes you keep or what you purchase. Like, be mindful, you know. Oh, that's sweet. That is sweet. Kyle wrote, I will keep my heart pure and true no matter how much heartache. Yeah, it's definitely going to, I'm getting that example of like, I don't know if you guys seen that, I don't know if you guys have seen that example where like another bowl example, especially with this coming through, but it's just like, it's transmuting. It's like, um let's say, let's say you had a bowl, a clean bowl, right? But somebody put in a drop of like dirty water, right? A drop of dirty water, okay, to clean out that entire bowl, because now that bowl is infected, right? Now, to clean that out, we have to pour in more fresh water so that all the dirty water can like come out. But it's going to take some time. Unless you're trying to go cold turkey and go, and then, it's possible. Different strokes for different folks. Some people find that they can do it cold turkey, you know, turn themselves around 180. Other people, they need a little hand holding. They need a little assistance. Um, whether that is, from themselves, like taking things like easy, like little at a time, or others that they can find inspiration from and support from. But at the end of the day, we all have to kind of stand on our own 2 feet in a sense, okay? So that's kind of what I meant by like the whole, dark night of the soul thing. It's just you are going to, whoever, if you're going through this, you will experience that, and but you will get out of it. You will. You needed to experience that loneliness, that sadness, that feeling like almost like you were at the lowest point in your life. You needed to feel that, because and even appreciate having that kind of experience, because then you will truly value, you know, the good things in your life, and to make sure that you will only surround yourself and be more selective and mindful of who you choose to let into your life. Okay. Oh, thank you, sarcasm. So wow, for those who are going through a very difficult time, the fact that you're in here, that just you even listening to this message, yeah, it, it's it's a start. It's a start. Sometimes it can be a long road, and it may feel lonely, but the rewards, the benefits, it'll be worth it. It'll be worth it, okay? All right. So that's what I have for you during this during this stream. Purification of 741 hertz. Aww. Well, I will say, remember, it's to help us identify and to be better at making sure that you just try to surround yourself uh, with people who's you don't need to be stuck. Okay, that's the main message. You don't have to be stuck, and you can move forward. And okay, I will say this because there's some sort of misconception, okay, that something about do just make sure you're not holding on to anything that do not hold on to that moldy dirty cup, okay? Just do not, okay? Just learn to move on. Okay, learn to move on. You don't have to, you know, go and have some good fresh water. Like, don't be afraid. Don't be afraid. Anything else? My cup and water example is very funny. God is like, all right. Okay, so anyway, so that's what I have for you for good old crystal goblin. I mean, I have my drink here, but that's what I have for you at this time. I'm going to, guess what? I'm going to reset and come right back on here. It must be your lucky day. All right. Aw, thank you, Amelia. All right. So I will see you guys shortly. Catch you on the next one. Bye.